You don't lose people when you set boundaries. You just find out who was benefiting from your lack of them. You're not cold, you're clear. You're not distant, you're discerning. That's not you changing, my love. That's you guarding the gate. And what is the gate? It's your peace, your energy, your heart, your spirit, the space where your power lives. You spent years reaching for peace. Now you're learning how to protect it. Guarding the gate isn't about shutting people out. It's about honoring what gets to come in. Because once God restores your peace, He gives you the assignment to keep it. For a long time, I thought love meant full access, that being soft meant being available. But accessibility without discernment invites invasion. That's how we lose ourselves in the name of love. You know that moment when you reply to a text you didn't want to answer? Not because you're interested, but because you don't want to seem rude. Or when you pick up a call from someone who already showed you they can't hold your peace. That's when you realize the gate was left unguarded. Psychologists calls it boundary fatigue. When you keep saying yes to avoid losing connection. Spirit calls it misplaced stewardship, guarding everyone else's comfort while neglecting your own peace. And once you see that pattern, protecting your peace stops feeling selfish. It starts feeling sacred. Guarding the gate isn't control, it's care. It's sacred wisdom in motion. It's knowing your heart can stay open, but your doors can still have locks. There was a time you performed love, believing effort could earn safety. You overextended, overexplained, overgave just to feel chosen. But now you preside over your peace. You decide what gets through and what doesn't. You're not a beggar for reciprocity. You're the gatekeeper of energy. Love isn't measured by effort. It's mirrored through energy. When pursuit stops and consistency fades, that's not rejection. That's revelation. It shows you what's aligned and what's expired. And the more you honor that revelation, the quieter your spirit becomes. That quiet doesn't mean withdrawal. It means wisdom finally taking the mic. Silence used to feel like punishment. Now it feels like peace. Because silence has become strategy, not suffering. True power isn't reaching. It's being reachable only by what matches your peace. You stop confusing attention with intention and connection with commitment. Now you create peace instead of chasing presence. That's real growth. Quiet, grounded, unshakable. A small move this week. Before you say yes, pause and ask, does this keep my peace or cost it? That one question will save you hours of self-repair. A larger move you can take. Audit your access list. Peace requires boundaries, even with people you love. Whoever drains your spirit doesn't need confrontation. They simply need distance. Be honest, my love. How many times have you reopened a gate just to prove you weren't bitter, only to rebuild the same boundary again? That's not grace. That's self-betrayal disguised as compassion. If that line sat heavy in your chest, pause right here. You're not being cold. You're being clear. That's your boundary healing itself. Come in alignment if your peace has become non-negotiable. Funny thing, when you truly guard your gate, love doesn't disappear. It just knocks first. Say this with me. I no longer chase energy. I curate peace. My boundaries are blessed. My silence is sacred. My access is earned. Take a deep breath and exhale every ounce of guilt for protecting yourself. That's liberation settling in your spirit. Guarding the gate isn't isolation, it's elevation. Because what's sacred deserves security. And peace without protection isn't peace, it's performance. Expect God to send alignment that honors your discernment, because when you guard what's holy, heaven multiplies it. If this reminded you that boundaries aren't barriers, they're blessings, comment guarded, share it with someone learning emotional maturity, and follow for daily calm, confidence, and crown energy. And that closes the Sovereignty series, my love. 8 messages, 8 milestones of becoming. You didn't just listen, you walked it out. You lived it, you became it. If these teachings found you at the right time, stay close. The next journey begins soon. Because every season you guard your peace, you gain your power. And remember, the queen never raises her voice. She raises her standard. Be blessed, queen.